Hey guys, it's Crystal. I am today finally going to be able to talk about Clockwork Princess, and I'm actually doing these reviews backwards. I'm going to do Clockwork Princess, then Clockwork Prince, then Clockwork Angel. And the first, how long do I want to make it? First 3 minutes are non-spoilers on all these videos. And hopefully I'll remember that for the next two. But the first 3 minutes on these videos are non-spoilers, and then all the rest, however long I decide to make them, are full of spoilers. So, yay, if you guys have read this, then watch the spoiler part. If you have not read this, do not watch the spoiler part and go and read these books, and then come back and watch the spoiler part, and then we can discuss things. But please, I'm begging you, do not watch the spoiler part of this video if you have not read these books. Please. Because these books, man, these books. So basically, this is the final book in the trilogy of Cassandra's, I cannot talk today. Cassandra Clare's Infernal Devices trilogy. I have ranted many times. You guys have heard my little spiel about how much I love these books. Tessa is someone who's very easily relatable. You can feel her pain. I especially understand her because she is also a book lover, and I'm a book lover, and she's like 16 when these books start, and I'm going to be 16, so you can always kind of relate with that, with the age difference. And I just think it's a really cool concept because they're all Shadowhunter and stuff. But it's also when girls weren't really looked at as people who, because it's in the Victorian era, Victorian era, and it was when girls weren't really looked at as full people, so to speak. So to have girls fighting demons and things like that, that wasn't really thought of. You didn't even know that these people were out there fighting for you, but to have girls fighting such badass characters is so cool, and I think it's just really cool concepts. But basically, you have the love triangle in this book is getting more and more intense, and things happen, and of course, because it's the final, you have to have conclusions to things. But Cassandra Clare never leaves you just with full conclusions. She always leaves you guessing, which is what happened at the end of this epilogue. Overall, I gave this book 5 out of 5 stars. I really loved it. I would recommend it to anyone who loves the Shadowhunter world or Cassandra Clare or anything of the sort. It's just beautifully written, and I can't say anything else without telling spoilers. And 2, 1, spoilers! Now, okay. So, bye guys if you haven't read these books. So, spoilers now. These books, there's so many parts in this book that I cannot even tell you guys about, that I can't even express about how much I love this or how much I hated this or whatnot. My very favorite part, I think, was the Lightworm part. That made my day. Every time I read that part and I hear that Benedict Lightwood has turned into this giant worm, and you see Gideon and Gabriel, like flipping shit because they're like, oh my god, my father's a worm. And you know that he has turned into a worm because of demon pox, which is something that Will goes on and on about, saying how demon pox is something that you get when you basically have sex with demon women. And we're told in Clockwork Prince that Benedict Lightwood fancies demon women. So of course he has demon pox, considering that he's probably had sex with multiple of them. So, demon pox, bam, you're a giant worm, you're eating your son-in-law. Like, how much more awesome could that get? First of all, so cool. And throughout this trilogy, I'm kind of like hopping from place to place, but I'm trying to go in order. Throughout this trilogy, I absolutely hated Jessamine. I hated her with a burning passion. I thought she was whiny. I thought she was bitchy. I thought that she was full of herself. I hate her so much. And my friend who had read the series before me, I was constantly asking her because she told me that Jessamine died and that I wouldn't have to deal with her for much longer when I finally got to this book. And I'm like, when is she gonna die? When is she gonna die? When is she gonna die? because I just wanted her dead because she just whined and whined and whined. I was not happy with her character. She just was ungrateful and whiny, and she betrayed the whole Shadowhunter clan. Not even her family, nothing like that. She betrayed all of them. They could have all been killed. She would have been the only one left. There would be no more Shadowhunters. Who would fight the demons? Who would fight the warlocks? How would the human race survive? She wanted to be human so badly, but at the same time, what would she do if she was too wussy to fight? What would she do if something major happened, like the Clockwork creatures came back? You couldn't, because there would be no Shadowhunters, and it wouldn't happen. So I was very, very grateful when she died. I don't know about you guys. But another thing that really kind of got on my nerves was when she said to Will, her final words to Will were, take care of my dolls, take care of baby Jessie, which I thought was, that whole baby Jessie thing, that even continued on when Will saw her as a ghost, like, with her dolls and stuff. I don't get the concept of that. I think that's really stupid. But the save the baby Jessie, and then she called Will, oh, you're such a stupid Welshman, and then she died. Like, why? What were you doing? He was holding you in his arms, waiting for you to die so you could die comfortably, and all you could say to him is, oh, you stupid Welshman? Like, seriously, that is so stupid. I can't even, guys, can't even. And then we get, this is later on in the book, and Mortimer has taken her, and Mrs. Black with the whole, like, demon head on a clockwork thing. That's creepy, man. I would, like, have nightmares about that. And then the fact that Church is in these books, really, really freaking awesome, guys. Really awesome. But anyways, so Mortimer has Tessa, and they want to use her to get married and to create all these clockwork creatures that have the souls of demons in them, which I think is pretty awesome if they weren't using them for evil purposes. But, you know, since demons are evil, kind of works out. But anyways, so, sorry, my cat just jumped on my bed. Hi, Precious. But, anyways, so you have the whole demon and the clockwork thing, and then Will shows up. And Will shows up, and him and Tessa are in bed together, and obviously they bang. Just, you don't even need to be explained to that, because Magnus walks in on them the next morning, and they're ass naked in bed next to each other. It's not rocket science, guys. But anyways, so they have sex, and Will admits his love for her. I'm catastrophically in love with you. Like, if Will said that to me, if I was Tessa and Will said that to me, I would be like, oh yeah, I am catastrophically in love with you too. Like, I don't know how Tessa can even be thinking about someone else. I don't understand the whole Tessa and Jem relationship, because she is obviously in love with Will, and even if he's pushed her away, I don't know about you guys, but in real life, if a guy pushes you away, you usually don't go after his best friend. Not from what I've seen, anyways. It doesn't really happen. You don't go after his best friend and then come back to him, and then once his best friend is dead, oh, the ending of that book. Once Will dies, she's like, in the epilogue, she's like, oh, Will, I miss him so much. I want to be with him so much, and I wish he was still alive. And then Jem comes up, and he's not a silent brother anymore, and she walks away with him, and she's like, oh, okay, we're together now. Let's do this now. What? What? Why? How can you have both of them? That made me so upset. When I read that legitimately made me cry. I was so angry. I couldn't even comprehend it. How can you have both of them? They're such beautiful guys with amazing personalities. You can't have both of them. I don't care who you ship. If you ship Jem and Tessa or Will and Tessa, you cannot have them both. I think that was so confusing for the reader and for her, and you can't say that if you get married to someone, you have their babies, how can you still be constantly in love with someone else? Like, I don't see how that works. You can't be, I don't know, guys. You can't be in love with someone and say, hey, I'm in love with you. I had your babies. We got married. I stayed with you until you died. Okay, now your best friend's available. I'm gonna go and have his babies. I'm gonna go and get married to him. I'm gonna go and travel the world with him. Like, I can't even, guys. And now, you know from little snippets of City of Heavenly Fire, you know that Tessa and Jem are going to be probably together in City of Heavenly Fire. And Isabel thinks Jem is attractive. Like, how is this all going to tie in? Which brings me to crackpot theories that maybe I'll talk about in another thing this month. But there's so much that goes on, guys. So much. I can't even put it into words in this video, at least. So I will see you guys soon. I'm making 3 videos for you guys today. 3 or 4, I haven't decided yet. Because I feel really bad for missing out on, like, I had a crappy video yesterday, and then over the weekend my videos aren't usually very good because my mom's home, and I can't talk freely with her around because I'll be considered weird, but that's okay because I'm weird. I just can't really talk to camera in front of people. But anyways, so I will see you guys a little bit later. Hopefully if you've stayed through all the way to watch this at the end of this video, you will go and watch my other ones and check out my other videos if you haven't and you're like new to my channel. I will see you guys later. Bye bye.